Okay guys, we're back out. Bit of a midweek session. Had the night off work last night, so I'll be back on the 7 on the weekend, but I thought I'd just pop to the canal. Got plenty of maggots, thought I'd just try and have a bit of fun. I've got my little 3-metre whip. Technium 3-metre whip. I bought it for the kids and it's brilliant. It's so good. It's just such good fun for catching fish, and you just don't seem to bump them off as well. Just really good fun. And anyway, been here about 10 minutes. I've had 2 small roach, a little gudgeon and a little pike, about 1.5 pounds. So I'm hoping for a perch, big perch today. I've got bait out on the alarms, a rod out on my alarm on alleged bait for the perch, which obviously picked up the pike. I'm sure we'll probably get a couple more. It's 10 degrees today, February, it's crazy. Plenty of bites already, like I said, so I think we're going to get plenty of fish. 3 species already, so that's good. So try and get a bite on the R3 if we can, that'd be good. Okay guys, got fish on here. I'm guessing it's going to be a small pike. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's got to be. If it's a perch, it's a good one. Fingers crossed it is. It's a little jack. That didn't take long. Bait only been out in the water. 2 minutes. As you can see, just lightly hooked there. Oh. There he is, guys. They won't move him, we'll get him straight back, won't no point waiting him. It's a good start. Just put the whip in the edge, moved it out of the way, and we've had 3rd species of the day. He won't stay still. Little gudgeon, tiny. Well, we were fishing next to a boat, but they've just gone. Fishing on the canals is new to me, but the boats, I'm not bothered about the boats sort of scaring the fish, it's just the disturbance to the water, and then when the locks open and stuff in the summer, I've tried down here and it's almost unfishable, the amount of stuff washing down and stuff. Again, I haven't fished them since I was a kid, so it's all new to me, but I don't think we'll see much boat traffic today. Just let the swim settle. But another roach. So there's plenty of bites. The old live bait's twitching. So I'm sure you can see there, guys, that it's pretty much like a slow sort of moving river now. The lock's been opened. So as I was saying, in the summer, the boat's going past every 10 minutes. 5 minutes to settle down. He's fishing like 50% of the time, but should be alright today. Hey guys, as I said, I'm fishing the whip. I've got some pint and a half of maggots with me and some of that worm ground bait. Quite a bit of movement on the canal today. Still getting plenty of bites. It's just working out how much to feed. No roach again now. He's off. It's just nice to get bites in winter, isn't it? February, can't believe it. How warm it is. Lovely day. Really hoping for a big perch. That gudgeon's twitching away out there. Not really sure whether to leave this sort of. It's kind of almost trotting through. I am getting bites. But I prefer it if my bait is static. It's just how I've always fished. But perhaps the fish on the canal are used to the. Gotta be used to the movement and stuff. I don't know. But we're getting bites, isn't it? Here's another one. It's lovely and peaceful down here, but you do have to watch it. Make sure your gear's tidy because it's got cyclists coming through. Last thing you want is things getting broken. Another one. I want to catch the slightly bigger ones because we've had so many of these. The ones that are about an ounce or two feel massive. Just chucking in half a dozen maggots every 2 or 3 casts, and the odd small ball of the ground bait. But it's great that I've fished this stretch quite a few times. You get some really nice quality fish. You just get these random big roach out of nowhere, or not big, but and I've had nice hybrid from here. You get some really nice quality, nice conditioned fish as well. And the good thing is, it's a bit like the river, you just sort of never know what you're going to get next. There's eels in here, which I love eels. I know most people will be not agreeing with that, but I love catching eels. The tiny ones, when they're swallowing the hook's deep, a bit of a nightmare, fair enough, but they fight hard and stuff, and I just like them. What they go through, migrate into the Sargasso Sea and all the rest of it. I find them quite fascinating. Took a couple more maggots in. bite seems to be coming, I don't know, there's no rhythm to it, but perhaps it's just little pockets of fish, I don't know. And there's a bite. It's definitely feeling more and more like spring's coming. The old daffodils are up in the garden. I believe we're due to get some beast from the east storm though, early March, so it's not quite ready to get the suntan lotion out. Okay guys, target species, but could have done with one about 100 times bigger. He's just dropped in the water. Take. Another fish, guys, on the roach bait. It feels a bit bigger this one, so if it's a perch, it's a monster. Like, on a bit of a show. Second one of the day. There we go, guys. Second one of the day. Lovely colours on him. For a canal pike. Let's slip him back. And try again for that perch. As you can see, the wind's picked up. It's quite a bit colder than it was, but still getting plenty of bites on the float. Loads of roach. I've had some slightly bigger ones, not still small, but bigger than them tiny ones we were getting at the start. Had another gudgeon. We've just put that second pike back to show you the rig that caught it on. So this is my I use this for quite a lot for, it's my sort of feeder rig, fishing for bream and tench and even carp. So at the bottom I've just got straight lead, but I've got a little quick link there, so I can swap it over to ground bait feeder, cage feeder, maggot feeder I mean, and then go down to the corum heli kit, which I'm missing a bead there, didn't even notice, and this is just a braided hook link. I'll have to change that. The pike's thingied it. I think it's about size 10 hook. Like I said, this helicopter setup, use it for a lot of fishing, and it seems to work just having a live bait on the canal. I've got plenty of fish. I'll change that hook link and we'll get a fresh bait out. I said the canal can throw up some cracking fish. That's a lovely little roach, isn't it? Lovely condition. Let's put them back. Great little scrap on the whip. The bites had really dried up. I've been getting them consistently, sort of a bite a chuck, maybe having to wait 20 seconds or something at the most, 30 seconds at the most. Yeah, it looks like there's the lock's been opened, it's ripping through. Yeah, so yeah, about 5 minutes with nothing, and then just that big fish just out of nowhere. Well, big, big on the whip. Nice roach that. It's like 2 o'clock now. If anything, the bites should start picking up, but we'll see. Let this flow settle down and get a bit more bait in and See how we get on. No, it's mild, isn't it? It's lovely. For February anyway. Had a few. We've got another jack on. It just came clean out of the water. Feels like it might be the biggest one of the day. Is he going to do any more acrobatics? Similar to the last one, I think, in size, but let's get him in. I should have used the net. He threw the hook just as I lifted him out. But it was just a £2 jack, so not too bad. But we'll get the bait out, and this perch surely is out there somewhere. Last 10-15 minutes of the session, I've had done 3 jacks, a nice roach, a little tiny perch, 4 gudgeon, and a load of small roach. So it's been quite enjoyable. It's been mild. I bought some dead baits yesterday, so I'll be back on the 7 on the weekend. This was like an extra trip, if you like. So I'll be back on the 7 the weekend, and hoping perch and pike. Try and be a bit more mobile and get the just make the most of the last couple of weeks of the river season before it starts warming up and we get on them lakes. Alright guys, tight lines.